Are you looking for a hunter build that's easy to use, provides high damage, and provides easy survivability? Well, let me show you this build. But first, if you guys enjoy this video, please hit that subscribe button and stay up to date on all my future content. Using Assassin's Cal is going to give us Vanishing Execution that's going to give us a lot of survivability in this build. Power melee final blows grant invisibility and restore a portion of health and shields. Finishers and final blows against more powerful targets increase the duration of the invisibility and the amount of health and shields restored. This is going to be huge for survivability for this purpose. Pairing it with the Solar subclass, we can dive a little bit deeper into the aspects and fragments for this build. Pairing this with Knife Trick is going to allow us to scorch more targets and kill more, so that becoming invisible is a lot easier. Pairing this with Gambler's Dodge, in case we do miss that melee, all we have to do is just dodge near an enemy and get that melee right back. Pairing this with Healing Nade, all we have to do is throw a Healing Nade at our feet and get Restoration right away, and we just keep getting kills to extend it. First aspect that we use, knock him down. Blade Barrage launches more projectiles, and while Radiant final blows with your equipped throwing knife fully refund melee energy. That's going to be really easy for us when we get those melee kills. Next aspect, on your mark, precision final blows grant you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for a short duration, stacks against 3 times. Activating your class ability immediately grants maximum stacks off on your mark. First fragment we use, Ember of Singeing. Your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, so activating that scorch along with Knife Trick is going to be huge. Ember of Empyrean. This is by far the best solar fragment in the game. Solar weapon or ability final blows extend the duration of restoration and radiant applied to you. Ember of Char. Your solar ignition spreads scorch to affected targets. Ember of Torches. Power melee attacks against combatants make you and your nearby allies radiant. And Ember of Ashes. You apply more scorch stacks to targets. Pairing this with either Sunshot, Xylo's Bane, or any other solar weapon that deals incandescent is going to be huge for us. Throwing my grenade on the ground instantly gives me restoration, so all I have to do is just keep getting kills to extend it, and applying scores to different targets instantly melts this Minotaur. As you can see here, I missed my melee, so all I have to do is just dodge near them and continue to get my melee back. Then I just get solar weapon kills and continue my restoration timer. During damage phases, I want to debuff the enemy with my solar melee, hit him with my super so I do maximum damage, dodge near an enemy so I get my melee back. Then, while I'm invisible, all I have to do is just keep proccing Leviathan's Breath when I'm using this for damage, and continue the process. Throwing that solar nade on the ground, getting kills, getting melee kills, proccing invis so I have time to reload my weapon, and continue the process. In the final boss of Warlord's Ruin, just continue that process, throw a grenade on the ground, get restoration, and then with Sunshot, this is so easy because the scorch stacks from Sunshot spread so much faster and bigger that just keep getting kills makes me literally almost unkillable. Moving on to the totems portion, this is really where Assassin's Cal thrives, where I can just get a melee kill, stand in here, and I'm completely invisible for a few seconds. Then getting kills with solar, I continue my restoration. Then during damage, just hit the boss with a melee to debuff them, hit them with Blade Barrage, then continue the process. Throw a nade, melee kills, go invisible, and creates a lot of different survivability for you. And that's it for this build. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button for future content, and be sure to check out the full video listed below.